Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Check me out on Spotify, Rumble, Recoil TV, and of course, all Green Gear, 20% off. Promo code 1984. If that's not the most fitting promo code, please tell me another. So, I saw this on my Instagram feed and a couple other places, so I want to talk about it while the thoughts were fresh in my mind. So over in the Ukraine, and if I can find the video, or somehow get it on my in the description box, I will. But there's this African dude from the Congo, and he's over there in the Ukraine. And of course, we all know what's going on in Ukraine. So he claims that they asked him they were going to give him a gun. They said, we're going to give you a weapon and we need you to fight. And he says, I'm from Africa. I'm black. I'm not Ukraine. He's like, I'm not fighting for these people. He's like, they'll kill me first. They'll think I'm NATO, right? He says, I'm not doing that shit. He's like, because I'm black, they'll kill me first. No thanks. And he's like, Ukraine. Like he loudly scoffs at it, right? So he also claims that he tried to get on a train. They told him only women and children. And then he saw them letting some white or Ukrainian men, or if you listen to Biden's pervertus from his State of the Union address, they were Iranian men. So he sees them let these white Ukrainian men on instead of him. Now, also, we come to find out that he has been living in Ukraine for 9 years, and he escaped the Congo to Ukraine for a better life. So think of that. You leave Africa to go to Ukraine for a better life, but people want to talk shit about America. Okay. So he says, or he claims that they did that. He's been living in that country for 9 years. So there's a few different ways you can look at it. And I think I'm going to treat it like a buffet and kind of take, a little bit from each one. So if he is, or was, whatever, if he is in Ukraine illegally and you've been there illegally for the last 9 years, well, hey, you're going to have to take this gun and go fight. If you don't, get the fuck out of here and don't ever come back. Now, if he was a Ukrainian citizen and what he says is true, and they told him he couldn't get on the train because only women and children were allowed, and then they let some white man get on ahead of him or instead of him, no, then I'm not fighting for a country like that. You kiss my black ass, you motherfucker. That's what I would tell him. I'm a citizen in this country. I paid the price. I paid the fees. I studied. I waited. I became a citizen. I've been paying taxes for 9 years. And you're going to do me like that and not give me a spot on the train to freedom? No, fuck that. I wouldn't fight either. But if what he says isn't true and you are a citizen of the Ukraine, a legal one, and you've been there for 9 years, you might have to pick up arms and fight. Now, of course, I've said this before, you have been failed by your government because your citizens should not have to fight. Your citizens should not be doing no Red Dawn impression in the street. Okay? Fuck that. No, I pay too much money in taxes or whatever for me to have to get out there and defend my country. That's what we have a military for. Now, of course, if it came down to it, are we going to take up arms? Yes. But it's not like their entire military force was blown away and now they got to fight. There's still military left. And bottom line, your citizens shouldn't have to do that. You made some mistakes along the way to where you got to hand out guns to people between the ages of 18 and 60 to fight. But if that's not true, and you are a legal citizen, and they didn't really do that to you, then you're a piece of shit. You need to fight. Same scenario. If he says that isn't true, but he's illegally in Ukraine, oh, hey, you definitely got to fight, bruh. Sorry. You've been suckling from this teat for 9 years illegally, and now you want to be like, oh, no, man, I want to go back to the Congo? Nah, bruh. No, you're going to take this here. Here's the safety. Here's how you load it. If you have any jamming issues, there you go. Point it that way. Get out of here, kiddo. Give him a little, hey there, buddy, get out of here. You got to go fight. You in this bitch illegally for 9 years, and now you want to bounce. No, hell no. Nope. And as far as him saying that they would think he's NATO has uniforms. If your country doesn't even have a damn military and they need you to get out there and fight, you just came off a 12-hour shift at the factory or the hospital, now you got to go get out here and fight? Chances are you don't have no damn uniforms. Nobody's going to mistake you for NATO. NATO's not even there. All right? No one's going to think that you're the lone NATO soldier. No, they have uniforms and a military to back them. The military to back them is called us. Okay? Any world force that's going to affect any real change or kick anybody's ass, you better believe it's headed by us. And if our military isn't first on the ground, you better believe we're writing the biggest checks. That's just how it is. Now, rest of the world, if you want to change that, if you want to get all up in this taking care of the tab thing, if you want to live that life, then hey, you go right ahead. We will gladly take your money. Now, you guys, I keep, forgive my short-term memory loss. But again, what was that dude's name? We had him, and he was actually telling the rest of the world what I just said, that we're not picking up the check anymore. The fucking gravy train has come to an end. Or as my dad would say, it has come to a screeching halt. Now you got to start paying your own way or give us a little more for what we're paying. We had a dude in there. He was saying those same things, and he was pulling us out of all kinds of unnecessary shit that was draining our bank account. Let me know in the comment section who that guy was. But anyway, that's this African dude in Ukraine not wanting to fight. So I don't know what's true. We do know he's been there for 9 years, and we do know that he is not willing to fight. Now, as far as his status as a citizen or lack thereof, I don't know. But in each of those scenarios, that's how I feel. Now, what I'm about to do is go over here with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.